别生气，别急躁。Hello everyone, June 1st. Alright, let's do this. Shortest path in binary matrix. Given a n by n binary matrix, return the length of the shortest clear path. If there's no a clear path is a path from top left cell to the bottom right cell such that all the cell visits are 0. All the adjacent cells of the path are adirectional connected. The length of clear path is the number of visited cells in the path. Isn't this can we do a BFS on this? Yeah, so basically we have 8 cells, right? So yeah, I think a BFS shall work because we start from here, right? And then BFS will come here. And this will BFS, well, this is visited, so we don't do it again. And then we'll go here and here, right? And then the next one, we'll start from here. But we say this one's already visited, right? So we don't do, so this one basically just dead. And then from here, and we go down. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if BFS will work. Apparently, this is an old problem. Hold on. Old problem. I think I done this a long time ago. Actually, I don't know. Was that a long time ago? Man, time just flies. Time flies. Alright, let's just try it out BFS, see if it works. So Q equals 0, 0, right? And then visited equals a set of 0 and 0. Okay, and the steps equals 1 is the number of cells, okay? While Q temp for ij in Q. The next one for dij in. Well, we have a lot. We have 0, 1, 1, 0, minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1, and we have diagonal, which is 1, 1, minus 1, 1, 1, minus 1, and minus 1, minus 1. Okay? And we need the size, n by n, so steps n line grid. Okay, so what we can say is if ni and j, okay, equals I plus di, j plus dj. Say if 0 smaller than ni smaller than n, and 0 smaller than nj smaller than n, and grid. Oh, I don't need to use this. Grid ij's. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, if grid 0 and 0 is equal to 1, return minus 1. Otherwise, we'll set grid 0, 0 into 1. Okay, and not grid ni and j. Right? If not grid ni and j, then we say temp dot append ni and j, and we need to set grid ni and j to 1 as well. So we don't have to, we won't go twice. Blah blah blah. Once we're done, we say q equals temp and steps plus equal 1. Okay, so 1, the next one. So we can say if I is equal to j equal to n minus 1, then we return steps. Otherwise, we'll return -1. Okay, let's see if this one works. 2. This is 4. This is -1. Yeah, that's not fair. They picked the easiest example to get -1. Okay, this one's correct for this. I'd like to try something else. Let's say the last one is 1. No, not this one. Yeah, it's this one. Or we can try, let's say, put this as 1. Okay. Or we can put this as 0. Let's see. Does this all work? Looks like they all work. Give it a shot. Oh, yeah, this is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. The evolution of this problem. First time, 2019. Why did I do this in 2019? I think there's probably a contest. 2019. Holy crap. That was a long time ago. A long time ago. I'd like to see my final. Oh, wow. I was not able to do it back then. Starting from the 15th, I tried. Didn't work. Took a break. Starting from 1:48. All the way go to 3 o'clock. Well, back then I was very dedicated trying to do this type of stuff. Oh my goodness, look at this. I go to different directions. My God. And then, I guess this is finally realized what it's supposed to be. Yep. Okay. Wow. And then again, that was 2021. February 2021. Is also struggling. And then May 2022. The first shot. Oh, look at this. I think it's the same. Q. I use this length. Yeah, it's the same. And the last time is March 2023. Hey, that's only 3 months ago. That was 3 months ago. 2 months. Oh wow, almost exactly the same. I do the plus equal 1 here. I did this. Ah. Yeah, it just from one problem, right? There's one question and kind of see the evolution of the journey, of my journey throughout all this. Yeah, it's quite nice. Oh, I remember. I was answering a Stack Overflow problem on this. I remember. So that was March 2023. It was not a daily challenge. It was just for something else. But anyway, we got this. Wow, this problem has been solved many times. I have struggled, solved, and revisited this problem since 2019. When? What 2019? Oh. June 2019. June 2019. Man, I am very happy, very glad that after years of practice, this has finally become a routine reflex. It has become a routine reflex that problems like this, that is shortest path, shall be attempted by BFS as the first approach. And we are proved correct. Pretty happy. All right, pretty happy. Okay, so let's get to this one. Shortest cycle in a graph. There is a bidirectional graph with n vertices, where each vertex is labeled from 0 to n minus 1. The edges in the graph are represented by a given 2D array, okay, where edges denotes an edge between, okay, every vertex pair is connected by at most one edge, and no vertex has an edge to itself, and every vertex pair is connected by at most one edge. Return the length of the shortest cycle in the graph. A cycle. The shortest cycle. Are you kidding me? You just find a node, DFS. Right? You find a node, your DFS, if it go back to whichever node. You know what? Even better. I think I can union find this. Seriously. I think I can union find this. What are you saying? Union find this won't work because you only decide who belong to the same group. That's not necessarily means, and it's also you need a size, right? You need a size. So okay, so we just pick a node, right? And then we DFS, and when it finds itself, right? When it finds itself, then we need to know the length, the size. I see the problem. I see the problem because you can have something looking like this. I'm not sure if it's a problem, but what if you have, you keep going and this. And if you start from here, perfect. If you start from here, what do? Well, if you start from here, you'll go. Well, we always go 1. Right? Go, and boom. We hit. Right? We hit back. The same. So we know this is inside. So we take this out. Okay, we take this node out. Index. So we put an index here. So when we traverse, we put an index here. So this is like index 0, index 1, index 2, doesn't matter, index 3, index 4, right? And then we visit this again, and you see we already have an index. So this is supposed to be 5. So 5 minus 2, this cycle has size of 3. Right, then we shall quit. And going back to here, backtrack, right? We backtrack here, try the other one. Try the other one. Try the other one, but we already tried it. Do we backtrack? Yeah, because what if you have something like this? You know? Like this. You go 1, right? But if you visit something, then you don't visit again. How about that? You visit a node, you don't have to visit again. That's fair. I think that's fair. So when you set index, right, and you set, boom, but we already set, which means we have a circle. You record the value, and you just return, right? And then if you want to go here, it's like, oops, it's already been visited, so you don't visit it. Yeah, and then you visit here, here, boom, you set another one. Let's try this. This seems to be reasonable. Okay, so decide how you want to do this DFS. Well, node, we'll call it index. We need a indices, okay? Indices, everybody starts with 0 times n, okay? And let's call it node. Indices distance, dists, okay? And then d, don't return anything. Self.res equals math.inf. Oh, we need edges. Okay. So we visit a node with an index, right? If node is already visited, which means your dist has been populated, okay? And what we want is to not visit again, right? So what do you mean visit again? Which means you visit something already and you go back and you try to visit again. So that means its distance is going to be, yeah, if you already visited and you go back and you try to visit something else, if it's something you visited before, yeah, so we say if not node, if node, okay? If node, if dists node, okay? That means this node has been visited before. Then we say if d, what we need to do is larger than dists node. That's cycle found. We say self.res equals minimum self.res d minus dists node. Else, then we don't do it. Then else, which means we haven't visited this one before. If we haven't visited, then we first set dist node equals d. Then for neighbor in graph node dfs neighbor d plus 1. then we're gonna say everybody will start with 0, right? For I in range n, DFS I, we always start with 0. And then we return self.res. Alright, let's give it a shot. Well, self.res is smaller than mass.inf else -1. Yeah. So +1. Right? But why this one works? Oh. The length of the shortest graph. Yeah, 4 minus 2 is 2, so I have to +1. It's okay, we'll +1. Alright, the second one. The second one is interesting. If I start with 0, right, that will be 0, 1, and then 0, 1, and then 0. Where did this one? I do not know. Dists. 0, the dists is 2. Huh? That is weird. So 0, 0, 1, 1. What is this? Why has 0 become 2? Oh, shoot. Well, I should start with 1. Yeah, 1 is still not right. Zero is already visited. Because I start from here, I go here, and then from 1 I go back. How do I tell them I don't go back? I thought I can use dists to handle that, but apparently that's not good enough. That's fine. We just get visited then. node in visited. But that's not the same thing, right? Isn't that the same thing? It's in visited. Parent. You just need parent. You just don't want to go back to parent. Okay, so let's go parent then. If we can say we can prevent from here. If neighbor is not equal to parent, then we do it. And if this node, then we still go from 0. Parent is -1. Parent is node. Yep, we just need a parent. Oh god, man. Zero, 1, 2. So I got 0. Maybe I should still start with 1, and then this will be, nah, that's the same thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, 0, D is 1, and then 1, D is 2, 2, D is 3, and I'll go back to 0. Why? Because 0 is 4. Oh, that's why we don't plus 1. Yep, that's why. Because you start from here. 2, 3, 4. Bam, you have 5. 5 minus 2. So you don't plus 1. Okay, this looks more solid. I don't know. This I'm actually not quite sure. But it makes sense, right? You DFS from something, and then you use the dists. If dist is 0, that means you haven't visited before, right? So if it hasn't been visited before, you set its current distance, and then go for the neighbors. And then the neighbors cannot be your parent. Anything that's not your parent, you can try. Okay? You can try. And then go to your parent. Go to your next one. If the next one has been visited before, you don't visit it, but you check, right? You check the current distance with whatever it's there, right? If this, that means cycle found. Give it a shot. Nope, that is not correct. It makes perfect sense in my head, but it's not right. That's okay. All right, what do we have? We have 0, 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5, 0 to 7, 6, this, and 5 to 6. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I missed this. Okay, in my case, I set this as 1. 5, 6, 7, and then boom, it's 8, so I get 7, right? And then So come back. So this 6. Holy crap. I do 7. And boom, that's 7 again. Oh. So you're saying is every time we go. Damn, how am I supposed to know? You said we reset it? Oh, I remember. This is something I remember. I've done this before. I absolutely done this before. I just don't remember how it is handled. Unless when we unwind. When we unwind, we reset. But we're here, so at 5 we'll go. Right? Yeah, I remember there is a... I mean, that's right. When you're at 5, you do. Because it's the outer loop. That's also correct. And then it's done. So 5, we go 2. We go this one for this loop. We go this one for the outer loop. And then we go. And then we're done. And then we back to here. Then what? Then this has to go here, but it's already visited. But you need to revisit again. Okay, let me think. Yep, I think we need to unwind everything. We unwind everything, and then now this will come in here. We'll go to 7. Right? We'll go here. It probably redo this. Damn, how big is the whole thing? 1000. So you're telling me this one will do a whole thing? Well, I have a previous how do we prevent this? So like I have gone this already. I've done a circle. So this is done. So when we unwind, we have distance, and we also need to say checked. So if this circle has been checked, we shall mark it as checked. But if we mark it as checked, these two will be marked as checked as well. And that defeats the purpose. Oh God. You know what? Let's try just unwinding it then. Unwind, right? We do this. If this node, right? And then we say if D is larger than the cycle is found, and we unwind. How do we unwind? This is unwind. We set this node to equal back to 0. But isn't this means you'll go through them many, many times? Yeah, we unwind. What if we note the cycle that's already been found so far? Next, you have to go to the next, and then from here you have to do everything again. You have to do everything again. So you start from 1, okay, and then you do everything, and you will mark it visited. So I still have a visited. Dists is dists. Visited is visited. It's gonna be a set. So every time when we visit it, right, we can say visited.add node. But I don't use it in DFS. I use it here. Okay? I say if I not in visited, then I do it. If I is in visited, I don't do it. Take a crack at this. Oh God. Yep, have the same problem. Because you're starting from something and then you go around. We already visit every single thing. Right? We only want to do it if you visit every single thing. How can you know immediately? Yeah, because you unwind, then you start from 1 for this, and you go this one more time, and you know it's not wise to go through this one more time. And you cannot throw them away because you don't know which edges are shared by the circle. BFS? I mean, we got lucky, 0 is here, so I can say 1 level, right? First level is a 1, 6, 7. Second one is 2, 5, and 5. Because if we have any sort of loop, if we start from something, we go out, right? And this will go out, and eventually we'll always end up at the same one. Right? If it's 3 from this, go out. That's not true. This we didn't end up same one. We're here. And then the next round, But next round will be this one and this one. So someone will first go to find its next one, which will find this, right? Which is visited before. So now we have a cycle, right? Now we have a cycle. But how many, even if you find a cycle, how many nodes are there? That's a good question. You don't know how many nodes are there. I remember doing something similar before. Finding the size of the cycle. It's not the problem directly like this, but it's like a sub-problem inside a bigger problem. And I forgot how to find the minimum size. Or maybe we can mark it. This is distance 1, counting from 0. How about that? Counting from 0. Okay? This is 3 counting from 0, 4 counting from 0, counting from 0, counting from 0. And whenever you branch out, or this counting from 0, and then boom, 8 counting from 0, then you know, ooh, okay, so that's that, right? But of course, you're here, you can actually say, when you go out, yeah, if it's one path, you just follow. If we have 2 paths, that means or when you go out, maybe you can say when you hit here, it's 7 counting from 0 and 5 counting from 5. That's 2. Because you can set this will be also 5 counting from 1 counting from 5. Because this one has multiple paths. And so this has 7 counting from 0 and 2 counting from 5. Of course, this one goes first. Actually, no, this one goes first because I go 5. Let's say go 7. And I'm coming here, so that will be 8 counting from 0 and 2 counting from 5. So it'll be 3 counting from 5. So these two get me 7. Right? So now I have 3 counting from 5. Then what? Do we go down this path again? Well, it goes back to you. yeah, you don't go down that path again. So you try to find a different path. So we hit this, right? And we try to go a different path. Something you haven't seen before, like this one has not seen before. We haven't done this one yet. So it tries to go here. But it's a 0, so we should also do. So this will be 4 counting from 5. Oh. I have no clue so far. This is not hard. I remember solving this before, but I don't have a clue at the moment. I have to think about it. I want to end it today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.